It's good. Headphones are tangled up in my blankets. Okay. Okay. Can't eat any food right now. Let's see. Hey Tub, how are you? We'll wait for a few more people to come in before we D&D, because it was eventful. Hey Kyle, how are you? How many? I have one other iron pickaxe. I'm doing pretty good. Just hanging out. Rose Bowl game was fun to watch. Phoenix got into a bunch of like metabolism stuff, so he's been having a fun time with that. Embarrassed, yeah. Alabama got, yeah. I didn't realize that Ohio State lost. I was like, oh, okay, I can't, so we'll continue to go fight Ohio State. And they're like, oh no, they lost the day before. And I was like, I thought they played the same day. I didn't realize they played the day before. IU. I was like, well, damn, I gotta go watch that. Frick. Okay, what do we have? Iron? Yeah. Biggest threat now? You don't look too good either. What's Oregon ranked? Okay. There we go. 2. 3, 4. We only have 23. We have some coal. Let's get some more torches up in here. 5. They did just beat Texas Tech 23-0. Damn. Okay. Do I still have any meats up here? Did I take them all out? Oh, we do still have meats. Okay. Oh yeah, I was cooking potatoes. I forgot about that. Let me eat my single melon. You play each other on the 9th? Okay. Thank you, thank you. Did that just clip through the shirt? Whatever, it's fine. Bones. Anything else I can... Nope, okay. Animals. Yeah, how's everyone's new year? Let me put up some gravel. That's not how you spell clay. There you go. I slept through it the entire day. You slept through the entire day? That's commitment. It's been good since then. Nice. Look, I know it's not cobble. It's cobble deep slate. It's close enough, right? Okay. You know, sure. Oh, I forgot. I still need to go fix that hole. It'll get done eventually. Before my friends find it, the giant hole in the pasture from the creeper. But like, I need a thing with silk touch in order to actually get the leaves in order to recreate the exact same scenery, which I don't have. I started a Minecraft world and probably died. Depends. Was that on hardcore mode or not? If it's not on hardcore mode, then you're good. Honestly, the first few minutes of Minecraft, other than like the last few minutes, are like some of the hardest. Surviving when you don't got crud. Heck, I just dig myself a hole in the ground and hide. Like a respectable citizen. Okay. Up there. But it was not easy. I mean, there's easy and then there's hard and then there's hardcore. Which you will never catch me playing Minecraft on hardcore. That'd be like the most stressful situation. Finding a skeleton archer people and they took you out. Yeah, they do that. Very annoying. Them and the baby zombies are the ones that get me. And the creepers sneak attacking you. Pretty much anything that can kill me. Zombies, in general, the only thing that I'm like, screw you. Everything else, I'm like, nope, stay away. But anything with range and baby zombies get me, because I can't hide under a single block and whack people like I can when there's baby zombies. And they're just so freaking fast. Like it's bull. Okay. I got that. Got it. Gosh. Let's see. Okay, so, DND. We almost had a TPK. We ended the camp, we ended today with 3 of our people down and 2 of us still standing. 3 of us are passed out. Me and the person who plays like an 8-year-old kid are alive. Total party kill. We were able to stabilize everybody, so nobody's gonna die immediately unless they get hit again. I mean, even if they don't die immediately, they'll have to do some death saving throws. But right now, nobody's rolling for death. They're all stabilized unless they get hit. But I took a bunch of screenshots that I'll show you guys later. Of the absolute insanity that was the 2-hour session. Because one of our people was already passed out because we just finished fighting the Sentinel, which was this random dude who was guarding the gate that would let us outside of the city that's been, you know, overcome with the zombie apocalypse. So we were trying to, like, murder the Sentinel, and then we couldn't, and so we escaped, but one person got downed, and so we threw them through the window and dragged them in. But apparently, even after the Sentinel deactivated, all of our noise woke up like 20 zombies, and that's where we started off today, with our person still down and 20 zombies on our butt. But on the plus side, there was like 20 different houses we could go to. But we didn't have any health potions, so I was like, I'm gonna go get a health potion. So I went to go grab a health potion while everyone else stayed, and then everyone else separated, and then it was just a slaughter. One person went down, the other person went to try and save the other person, they went down. Meanwhile, I'm running around from house to house searching for a health potion. And the person who's playing the kid is just guarding one of the bodies, and I'm like, I need you to go get some health. You have to help. I need you to go around and try and grab some health potions. We gotta clear this. I'll go more in depth with the explanation when I bring up the screenshots, but so I ended up finding 2 health potions. Oh, frick off. But I have not made it back to the people to actually give them it yet. Oh, frick you! Oh, fudge off. Try and get to the end of this row without anything murdering me. Why are there so many enemies over here? This is bull. Sounds like a close call. But either way, it ended with three people out but stabilized, so they're not having to do death saving throws. 2 of us alive, and us being in a building surrounded by 10 more zombies. It's okay, the photo will pretty much speak for itself. Once we get to the end of this row, I'll pull up the photo so you guys can see. Ever played Baldur's Gate? No, but my friend has. Actually, I don't know if they played the first one. They played Baldur's Gate 3. I've heard it's pretty cool, though. Alright. Are we there yet? It goes to 500. Lots to do in that game. You don't like this supposedly similar shirt? I need to try it. Okay. No diamonds, no gold. We're not finding much in these. It's very good. Nice. Welcome in, Zod. Oh, okay, wait, are we at the end of the row? I think this is the end of the row. This is, in fact, the end of the row. This was a very uneventful row. Can I be honest? This row sucked. It had jack crud. It didn't even have redstone. So it's going this way or that way? I get so confused. No, it goes down to 0. There we go. Oh, frick off. Okay. Nobody fall on top of my head, please. Oh, there's redstone. Now let me put myself into a quick corner. And I'll pull up the images. Yeah, I made it a giant square. It goes from -500 from where we start, which is like -250 to -500, and it goes from -300 to 0. I just made it a giant thing. I think we still have like 50 more rows that we actually still need to mine out. I was sick of going into areas and dying. Plus, we're currently at level 27, and if we could actually get something to give us another Fortune 3, like, I would greatly appreciate that, on the off chance that I go somewhere and die again, and lose my Fortune 3. But it's not going to happen because I'm good at this game. But if it did, it would be nice to have a backup. Gee. Like that. Go. Oh. Frick. Right, there we go. Perfect. Anyone seeing diamonds or gold or anything? You got anything, guys? Please? Like something? Redstone, yeah, but that's the only pyramid we've already completed. We'll save the redstone for if we need to, like... Oh, actually, I guess we do technically need some more levels. Let's go back and grab that redstone. Darkness, so true. So we can get to level 30 so we can grab another diamond pickaxe. Good call, good call. But we've already completed the redstone pyramid, so we don't need it for our resources, technically. But we'll take what we can get. Okay. We want to get that second Fortune 3, just in case something happens, because this was our third Fortune 3, and dear gosh knows, we still need like 4 more stacks of diamond blocks. So we're probably going to be going out into the wilderness at some point again, which means at some point we'll probably end up losing our Fortune 3. And I don't want to go through the mental anguish of trying to get to level 30 and trying to randomly get Fortune 3 to pull up again. It's so bad. I hate grinding in games. Which I guess is technically what this is, but this is still better than trying to get to level 30. Granted, now that I know apparently you can just make the animals have sex and get XP for it, it went a heck of a lot faster. That saved us like 4 hours. Apparently you get XP if you breed the animals. I didn't know that. No, should I say it? No, probably shouldn't say that. That's cool. I'll save it. What I was gonna say was wild. Let me go get mine. He's being a bit of a... Mikey, come on! Come on, bedtime! Heidi, what are you on about? Come on, bedtime! Good boy. I love you, buddy. Okay, fine, I'll say it. Screw it. I was gonna say that the sheep orgy came in clutch. Anyway, moving on. Picture you sent was extremely funny. Which picture was that? Cheering for that is crazy work. Missed that stream? Yeah, it was last Minecraft one. But apparently you get XP super fast with that, and my friend already had a farm, and then a creeper blew part of it up, and I filled it with wool, and I still need to go fix that. Purple valve stem cap, nice. Oh, you mean the penis cap? Is that the one you're talking about? The one that you're making for everyone at work? Yeah, okay. Just checking that was the same one. Anyone who's here who doesn't know what the frick is going on, you put them on your just go by the gas station. Hey, do you mind filling out my tires? And they're just like, huh? Like, I know states don't actually do the have someone fill up your own gas tank now, but if they did, that'd be really freaking funny. Not sure if that also applied to air and tires, but we can imagine. New Jersey still does it? Really? The tires rotated with it. Do it. Do it. Do it. He's so funny. It's still against the law? I thought they got rid of all that. Dang. Interesting. Oops, okay, well, frick. Oh, okay. Unless they got rid of it very recently. What, okay, look, guys, we don't get sidetracked here, but, what state can't pump own gas? There's only one state left. New Jersey is now the only one. Oregon last week lifted its 72-year-old ban, and that was in 2023. So the last one was Oregon, and now it's only New Jersey. I remember Michigan had one at some point. What's the purpose of that? I was in Oregon 2022 after your divorce. Okay. Like I said, let's get to the end of this row, and then I will regale you guys with the photographic evidence of our traipses through the D&D campaign. Safety, cleanliness, and jobs, probably. Solo road trip. Nice. Okay, come here. Yeah, I agree. Unless you're, like in, you know, the 1800, unless you're in the 1800s, in which case traveling a road trip to Oregon sounds absolutely horrible. I heard dysentery is, you don't want to go on a road trip to Oregon in that time. No, best time to go. Oregon Trail, gosh, I never got very far in that game. My people kept dying because I just kept pushing through and giving them food and water, and then was like, nope, we're gonna keep on going. And yep, we did miss out on dysentery. It's okay. It's never too late. And died right before you got there. Dang. Ooh, that's rough. I've been like, no, I was so close. Card game is brutal. There's a card game? I only ever played the online version. Just limits on that trip. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? There's been no diamonds, guys. This is bull. This is complete bull. No diamonds, no gold. Mikey? Okay. Back to bed with you. We there yet? Mikey. Okay, let's see. I feel like we're close. These rows have, certainly been something. Go to bed, Mikey. Okay. Oh, that's lava. Jumps into lava and dies. Gosh, that'd be so bad in just a single, like, strip mine. Such a way to go out. Won't happen, because I'm good at this game. Mikey. 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 Bed. Will you calm, Mikey? Calm. Mikey, come on. Mikey, come on. Mikey, come on. Good boy. Sorry, I had to wrangle the troops. If I got an attack down here, I would have been so sad. Alright. Are we almost there yet? I mean, we literally cannot end until we find, like, one diamond. This is ridiculous. Pretty fun with friends or family. I have to look into it. I didn't know there was an Oregon Trail card game. That does sound interesting. Okay. Go. Screw it, I'm gonna grab the iron. What do I got to lose? You tried to hide food from the group and died of dysentery. Honestly, sounds like karma. Have voice acting? Really? One of my favorite ones to play at school was Zoombinis. That effing pizza level got me every time. Ugh, no, and then they kick you, and then you're down another Zoombini, and you're like, well, frick, which topping do you like, fudger? For dysentery must have been wild. So true. So true. I already swore that out. How? One sec. Let me download the images. Gmail. Download my images. Download. 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 There's a lot of images. Download. 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 Okay, now I go to downloads. I grab the image. I edit the image. Do that. Save. Okay, do the same with this one. Got that. Save. So you cannot beam or edit. Oof, why is it in pieces? Okay, save. You know, that one's actually fine. I mean, I guess you probably could zoom in on that one, but it's not necessary. All right, got that. Save. He's doing some tech witchcraft. I'm editing it, so I have no one's last names are on it. Granted, it's only like an initial, but like, I'm not trying to dox my friends or me. In fact, I can probably get that changed actually. Wait, half the people have names that are just their character name. I can definitely change that. I need to do that actually. That would make life a lot easier. Like legitimately. Okay. Supposed to place all the windows in the house. That one's fine. That one. That one. Okay. Are these in order by any chance? No. I did not download them in order. Of course I didn't, because smart. Okay. Let's see. So I guess, dang it, I know I didn't download them in order. Frick. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Like all photos have been edited. Let us. That's Teletubbies stays. Teletubbies aren't going anywhere. I have it under. It's on under its own source tab. If anyone ever answers which one's most likely to murder you first, and your answer isn't yellow, I don't know what to say. Green just seems cool and like he's high. I don't think Green's doing anything bad. Wait, who do you think would be the first to murder you? I think it goes yellow, red, purple, and then green. I think green's too high to do anything. If I can be frank, there's not a thought going on behind those eyes. Yeah, green is just going. Okay, add image. Download. Put up some gang signs, so true. Okay, that's, which image is that? Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, I have them in numbers. Hold, hold, hold. Screenshot 1,106. I take a lot of screenshots, okay? Okay, that's not a good screenshot. Let me go to a different one. 1,161. Okay, so, let's see. Okay, there we go. So this is a cabinet that was definitely there. The person in red is the person who was passed out at the beginning of today's session. So me being a genius decided, as the DM wasn't looking, to draw in a cabinet so we can stuff the body of our party member in it. So hopefully the zombies don't see them and don't attack them, so we can go and try and get loot and, you know, find a health potion to revive them. So I just drew that, and I was like, hey, why didn't we put her in the cabinet? And the DM's like, what cabinet? And they're like, wait, you didn't draw that? He went, no, I didn't draw that. Wait, Emma, did you draw that? And trying to gaslight the DM into believing that there was already a cabinet the whole time. I'm like, I don't know what you mean. It's been there the whole time. Did you not read the text? It has clearly been there the whole time. Anyway, gaslighting. So anyway, I rolled a nat 20 with a +5 on it, so they ended up letting me create my own cabinet and shove one of our party members in it. So it worked. But yeah, as soon as I saw there was like 15 zombies after us, I was like, okay, well, we got to protect this person because they're passed out and literally can't do anything. And if they get attacked again, then they got to start their death saving rolls again, which would be very unideal. So yeah, no, my 1.5 foot tall pixie fairy character absolutely yeeted Hestia into the cabinet. As bait and catch a pet zombie. See, I hear you, but Hestia is a freaking dragonborn, and she has like a 50-pound anvil. I don't think I would have actually been able to push her in there if I hadn't rolled a nat 20, to be honest. I'm a 1.5 foot tall character. Okay, so that's that image. 1,162. It's all in the back, so true. This is after I pushed her into the cabinet. Let's see. It's beautiful. I just love they're like, with the moment they're like, wait, you didn't add that? I decided to add an arrow with a text box. The fact that they allow me to write on this is so funny. The fact that it allows me to write on this just to create my own crud as I'm bored and waiting for other people to do their turn is probably such a hindrance to the DM. All right, let's see. 1,163. Okay, so this is, oh yeah. So I decided to go searching the houses for health potions. So I'm over in the bottom left corner. While Hestia's still out, and then one of our other characters got taken out as well. And as you can see, there were 6 zombies heading our way. One of our other character, the dragon in the right corner, who had like 4 other zombies coming after them. Meanwhile, I'm just over here chilling, trying to get into the houses. Okay. 1,160. Was this 4? No, this was 3. Okay. Did you jump through a window? My character can fly, like, 3 feet off the ground, so my character just flies to the window. My characters just canonically can just be like, which is really helpful. It only goes so far because they have anti-aircraft missiles or whatever, so it's not like I can fly over the giant gate to, just leave. They got stuff for that, but like I can like fly to the top of like a 2-story thing. That's about as much as I like use my flying ability. It's typically just to get through like really short areas. Avoid difficult terrain. Anti-aircraft missiles. We're also like in medieval ages, so I guess there's cannons. I don't know. We haven't tried to see what the anti-aircraft missiles are. It might be cannons. I feel like we're like mixing things a lot. I also said that when my grandma died, we were watching like Katy Perry on the TV, and then was told by the DM that we don't have TVs because we're in the Middle Ages. But going to one of our characters, the dragon over here is called television. So we go meta a lot. We really bring the fourth wall. Hey Snowman, we're talking about the D&D campaign that almost had a TPK today. This is our Dragonborn who I shoved into a cabinet that I drew and then gaslit the DM into adding because to avoid being attacked by zombies. I rolled a nat 20, so they allowed me to add a cabinet and have my 1.5 foot tall fairy self shove them in there. This was when someone went over here to try and get a health potion, and they then got sniped by like 4 zombies. And this is our one of our dragon who, as you can see in this image, was surrounded by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 zombies. And I'm over in the bottom left corner, hanging out and trying to find a health potion because 2 of our people are out and we have nothing to bring them back. Okay. Moving on. That was 1,164, 1,165. But the feel mercy killing coming. So our mage, who's the one who's the dragon on here, used like thunder shock or something. It was basically a shock wave of electricity, and was able to like push everyone back like 15 feet, and was able to kill like 2 of them. And also the sentinel, someone went out and threw like a Molotov at the sentinel, which is what the dude furthest to the left on the bottom. That was the dude we were fighting last campaign, who ended up knocking out our Dragonborn, who is now shoved into a cabinet. But so we got his attention, so he came up to start fighting these dudes because he thought that the zombies were the ones who summoned him, which great for us. Not great for the zombies, but there's still a fudge ton of zombies. Okay. Feel a mercy kill incoming. Honestly, the DM was very nice, given the situation. And this is when we have 2 people who are three of our 5 characters who are passed out doing death saving throws. These 2 are stabilized, the one in the cabinet and the one who was over here. But then our mage got taken out. Meanwhile, it's just the 8-year-old over here and me all the way up into here, who's still trying to go around finding health potions so I can bring everyone back to life. I'm over here I'm like to the 8-year-old, I'm like, please, I need you to try and get some potions. I need you to try and explore these buildings. We gotta bring them back. Because, the only way to bring them back is if the fighting completely ends, then they'll, I guess come back at, 1 health or whatever. Or if we bring them back with, a health thing. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's, 3 more up above. There's still, 11 zombies left, and there's 2 of us. We gotta get the health potions. We ain't bringing them. We ain't surviving and murdering all these fudgers. Not when they're moving with, group mindset. Hive mind. Stealth? Why do you think I'm in the box? I've been stealthing my way the entire time. Okay. Sneaky sneak. Yeah, so the 8-year-old snuck in to stabilize our mage, which they were able to do because luckily, one sec, luckily, oops, all the effing zombies decided to come after me. Who's up here? I really appreciated that. That was great. They all left our maid. They all left our Girl Scout. And we're like, yeah, let's go up here. I was like, but why? Why would you do that? Can you not? Can you not? 67, is that the last photo? That is the last photo. But anyway, so at the end, it's the place where we panic. Not quite, because our DM took mercy on us, and what I was going to end up doing was dashing through this building, trying to grab whatever loot there was, hoping to get a third health potion to bring everyone back. And then I was going to, because basically I can do an action, and then I can move, do an action, and then I can have a bonus action. So basically I can move 90 feet, which would be 18 squares, because each square is 5 feet. So basically what I was going to do was I was going to play a game of tag with them, basically going all the way through and then racing them back down to get to my friends, to try and get them the potion before I got attacked by these zombies. However, our DM said, you know what, this is gonna take a freaking bit. So we're just gonna go ahead and move everyone into the safe house, which is the building up to my left. A very dangerous game attack. With only 2 of us alive, heck yeah. So he went ahead and grabbed everyone and moved them in here, because like he knew I was gonna be able to get to them. I think he just took mercy on us for the fact that we're 3 out of 5 dead. But anyway, so they're still after me, but apparently now we can barricade this house if we try, because I got us to the safe house, and then we magically teleported everyone else there. So that's where we're going to end up starting next week, but that still means 2 of us are alive. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 zombies after us, and I only have 2 health potions. So it's still not a great spot to be in, to be honest. It's more manageable than me running all the way back down to grab them and then drag their bodies all the way back up here, or to play tag and go all the way back up here. But still not great. I also moved the closet. I also moved the cabinet. When the DM moved our characters back up into this building up here, I grabbed the cabinet and moved it too. Like, nope, they're still hiding in the cabinet. Does it matter? So we just have to drag them with the cabinet. The cabinet goes where they go. So anyway, yeah, that was D&D. But yeah, that was a bit nerve-wracking. I think we've only killed like 4 zombies. I didn't do a single attack today. I walked into one of the rooms, saw there was a zombie, grabbed the loot, and left. I was like, I ain't dealing with that crud. Almost everyone died. Well, honestly, it makes the round so fast because it's just me and the one other person. Everyone else is passed out. Which makes me think, who the frick am I going to bring back? Our mage doesn't have any more abilities. Our Dragonborn has a giant axe. And is overall pretty tanky, but has been going down pretty freaking easy. And then we have another rogue. Who the frick do I bring back? Probably the Dragonborn or the mage. But yeah, the fact that there's still like 11 zombies on our butts is not ideal. Whoever pays more? True. Well, I'm trying to think who can contribute more. I just love that Hestia, the one I shoved into the cabinet. All I did today was ask her if it was okay if I shoved her into a cabinet. They're like, sure. And that was their entire contribution to the campaign, because they were passed out the entire time because we had no way to bring them back. And by the time I got a way to bring them back, I'm like, well, I might as well look for more health potions because more people are falling. Okay. Yes, I shoved a Dragonborn into a cabinet that I drew onto the D&D board, and then tried to gaslight the DM into believing that it was there the entire time. And then I rolled a nat 20, so we allowed it. So that way the zombies didn't see them and wouldn't attack them since they were already passed out. What's the cost of rent in that cabinet? And not too expensive. It's a pretty cheap cabinet, honestly. Asking for this. I mean, it's more expensive than the cardboard box, but you're moving in? Okay, okay. I mean, it's a pretty roomy cabinet. I made sure to draw it really big. But it was funny because I just asked them, like, hey, can we shove Hestia into the cabinet? And they're like, what cabinet? I'm like, the cabinet that's right there. And they're like, Ron, you added a cabinet? And I was like, I didn't freaking add that. They're like, wait, who added the cabinet? Wait. Like, it was there the entire time. Like, there's an arrow pointing to it saying cabinet that was there the entire time. I don't know what more evidence you need that it was not added by me. I love breaking the fourth wall in D&D games. Just being like, no. Having my character try and gaslight everybody is great. Same way I was able to get a ghost doggo was by claiming that when they said, oh, there's a lab, my character interpreted it as not a science lab, but a dog lab. And kept insisting that it was a dog lab until eventually our DM added a way for me to get it a dog. If he actually minded or was like offended or found it annoying, he would tell me. I've asked. But they find the challenge intriguing of going with the mental leaps and bounds my brain moves. To take things overly literally. Lab, exactly. Frick, I gave Jimmy my alcohol just so he could tell me where the lab was. And freed him from prison just so he could help me out finding the lab. It's like, I'll help you find the lab, and you know what? He actually did have a lead. I got my ghost doggo, Bob. I think my character is actually, no, it's not even a question. My character is 100% the most chaotic character in the group. Wait, that's not even a question. Yeah, that's not even a question. Because our Dragonborn is pretty chill. You know, hardworking, sane. The kid's cool, likes to follow the rules. You know, Girl Scout type. Our television is a conspiracy theorist who's looking for her husband who went missing a few weeks before the zombie apocalypse started. Was taken by the guards. And we don't know the backstory of our other rogue. I still think she's a bit sus. But they her and the DM keep communicating outside of what we can hear. And I'm like, Meanwhile, my character's over here with a giant knife her necklace of toe collection. That was revenge for her grandma. Having gotten kicked out of the fairy realm due to being too melee focused and refusing to use magic in class, and instead just preferring to stab things. And then she found a box and has refused to leave the box since then. And it rolled so high that the box now has a +1 to stealth. So we're just Metal Gearing the entire time with my +1 stealth box. Convinced the DM that that the lab had to mean a dog lab, and continued to insist that my character is trying to find a dog, because they said they were going to a lab, until we actually got a ghost dog. I think my character might be the most. Yeah. Mm-hmm. To be fair, though, my character's had character growth. Gold! I'll have you know, my character very first time threatened a barkeep because we helped him, and I said I was only going to help him if he gave us stuff, and then he didn't give us stuff, and then everyone else was like staring at me weirdly. So my character was like, okay, fine. Well, sorry about that, kind of, sort of. But then she's been helpful. She's grown. Basically, everyone in the group has now given her added to her toe collection. So she finds that she is obligated to assist them in some ways because they have tried aiding her in her collection. She just has to have a reason to want to help people. And typically that's obligation. But at the beginning, she felt no obligation, so she was just like... I mean, in the fight today, what was I going to do? Just stand around and wait for the zombies to get to us and die? No, frick, I'm going to go try and find some loot. Once everyone decided to go separate, I'm like, frick, okay. Because they also said once the fighting was done, we could no longer loot the buildings, which was huge because you guys saw how many buildings there were. And we had like 0 rations, 0 potions. Like, we need to loot. So that's why we all decided to split up, and then one at a time got systematically downed. Okay. Let's see. No, I'm proud of my character. She has in fact had growth. She is no longer just selfish. She is 60% a team player and 40% out for herself. Okay. Whereas before it was like, you know... Whereas, you know, it started being like 10% team player. Okay, I wouldn't say 10%. I'd say like 25% team player. Like, she went in to help, but she only went in to help the barkeep because she wanted something out of it. She went in to help her co-workers or acquaintances at the time because they one of them had collected some toes for her, and she felt obligated due to the assist with toe collections. As one should, of course. 5% team player myself. Okay. We there yet? We there yet? We there yet? Ah! Okay, wait, now I need to run back so I can get more... We need more pickaxe. And torch. Guys, we've gone through like 4 different rows. And all we've gotten... Very big team player and like role-playing is opposite. Yeah. Like, can I play as a team? Yeah. Do I enjoy playing as a team? Sure. Do I also enjoy just being a chaotic fudger who has like their own morals? Heck yeah. While also, you know, still contributing and not just adding utter chaos. I like to think Stabitha is just me, but more violent and without ADHD meds. Like, she lets the impulsive thoughts win. Hence why she tried to go and pull all the levers when we had no idea what any of them would do. And had to be stopped by the Dragonborn, who was like, no, do not pull those levers. We don't know what will happen. Whereas my brain was like, okay, but if we pull all 3 at once, it should short-circuit it. And nobody bought that. No, nobody was like, yeah, that's a good idea. Whatever. Okay. Are we there yet? Should be exit, right? Alright. Hey, at least this character has a lot more depth than my first D&D character that I did in 2020. She didn't really have a backstory. It was just like, yeah, if you can come up with it, DM, that would be great. Just know that she was like a bad person in the previous life, and then she hit her head and got amnesia, and she's trying to be a better person. My character is much more in-depth this time. I am very proud of Stabitha. And if that box ever gets destroyed, my +1 stealth Metal Gear box, I will go, my character will go John Wick. There will not be a thing left. There will be a box funeral. And there will be a massacre. Okay. Hey, yeah, speaking of team spirit, my character even let someone borrow the box to try and sneak up to the gate last week. Like, that was huge. My character at the beginning of the game never would have done that. With that being said, as soon as she did that, and then then it didn't work, and the enemy targeted the person, she did immediately go over there, not to help, but to get her box back. But she did let them borrow it temporarily, to attempt to get by them. So she did allow them to get the chance. But then, you know, she wanted her cred back. Like, she wasn't going to risk her box getting destroyed if the person died. Like, we have to have priorities. Good generosity only goes so far. Okay, let's see. Here. There's so much deep slate. This is ridiculous. Okay, how's everything? Nope. How's everything looking? How many, how many oxidized blocks we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, this is our cat distribution system for whenever we get animals, so we need to get them up to the tower. Because there's a ladder inside, but that doesn't really help. 6. Okay, so we have 6 fully oxidized. We are slowly turning it into Statue of Liberty. It's beautiful. I was thinking on each row we would have like a different animal. Which reminds me, we got a bunch of parrots back there I need to go grab. I think I took a screenshot of where they were located. I put them in like a nice little protective bubble to go back and grab them. So I definitely need to do that at some point. But not when we're almost to level 30 again and can get another Fortune 3. Like, we gotta get our second Fortune 3 before we do that. Okay. That's... Bro? Bruh. You go. No, not that one. Bro. Okay. Now. Redstone. So much redstone. Oh, I forgot to make more. I forgot to make more axes. And then wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No Wolf today? I guess not. Wolf's probably asleep, honestly. Which I will be doing in about half an hour. Sadness, I know, right? Wolf would have enjoyed the D&D update. I'll have to refer him back to the VOD. This is the second time we've almost had like a total party kill. Actually, that's not even true. We've only ever had 2 other people down before. We've never had 3 down at the same time. We've had 2 and then almost had a 3rd. And that was like the first fight in the tavern when it was on fire. I used a cantrip to make the fire smaller because my thing allows me to shrink a small flame or campfire, and I'm like, does this giant fireball count as a small fire? And I rolled high enough that I was like, yeah, sure, whatever. So, yes! Loopholes! I like games that rely on dice rolls. That's fair. I feel like with D&D, you have to, because otherwise it's just too easy, too stressful. Oh frick yeah! We had one of our Girl Scout was trying to stabilize our mage, and they rolled a nat 1, and it's like, yeah, you check out the bandage, but you can't figure out where the damage is. It's like, no. Meanwhile, the mage is still rolling saving throws to try and make sure they don't die. Because if you roll a nat 1, it counts as 2 X's. If you get 3 X's, you're out. And I think it's, if you roll under a 10 3 times, you're dead. Oh yeah, no, it's like, please, please, please. Please survive. Meanwhile, the Girl Scout's also being attacked by a single zombie while I'm still running from house to house trying to get health potions to save everybody. And I ran into one house and there's just a zombie in there, and I'm like, what the frick are you even doing in here? Have you just been waiting in here for me the whole time? Screw off. And then just left. Like, why aren't you with your people? I mean, it can definitely be frustrating. But there's typically a good mix of, because the enemies also roll. So it's not like, oh, the enemy attacks you, it hits. There's an RNG element to all of it, which can work in your favor and can also very much not work in your favor. Like when my friend was surrounded by like 5 zombies today, 3 of them rolled high enough to hit, but 2 of them rolled too low to actually go get above the armor class. So it's like, okay, so you only get attacked by 3. So you barely survive. And then you also have to random roll for damage. Diamond! Yes! Okay. Mine. Okay. Fine, only 2. I'll take it. Yes! Okay, I feel better now. I'm not gonna lie, we were in like a deep diamond, lack of diamond area. If you don't see the dice roll, you're... Can't take her anywhere, she's gonna break things. Welcome in, Raver. We just found our first diamonds in the night. We were talking about DND and how 3 out of 5 of us are currently passed out. And there's 11 zombies on our butts. And me and one other person are currently running around trying to find health potions to bring them back before we get attacked and die too. I found 2 health potions. Okay. Diamond? You know, we're talking about the RPG elements of D&D. Not RPG, the RNG. Okay. How many do I got now? 8? Not bad, not bad. I guess, yeah. I mean, a lot of fighting games have an RNG element. I mean, that's what a crit is, right? It rolls a random thing and tells you, hey, you got the 2% chance to hit a crit, and you hit it. It's just something you don't see. Whereas with D&D, you roll the dice and you're like, please, for the love of gosh, be a high roll. VATS. True. VATS is also a good one. Okay. Oh, thank you for the resub, Taylor. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh, we're too low. We're too low. We went too low. We flew too close to the sun. Hold. $54 is the one we're supposed to be on. Huh. Wait, why am I on the wrong... How am I on the wrong one anyway? One sec. How did I go down one? And then not fix that? I mean, it's good because we found diamonds on these levels, but, what's going on? Oh, frick you, Traveler. Fudge off. Traveler. Sir, what are you doing over here? Sir. What? Why the frick did Siri just pop up? Fudge off, Siri. I need to have Siri on my phone. I had to fix that. Fix that and make sure that Siri's off my phone. Never ask freaking Siri for anything. Yeah, iPhone. Did I say something that triggered it? I had to have. I didn't press any buttons. All of a sudden it just paused and the little bubble thingy popped up. She's always listening. See, I don't like that. I want her off my phone. Stop spying on me. It's rude. Okay. Let's see. Wait, I think I still have this. Do I still have the screenshot from DND before? One sec. I know I'm. Guys, it's a good thing I never get distracted. DND from 9/29. How many of us were passed out? Oh, it was just 2. Yeah, we only had 2 people passed out. Yeah, no, we've never had 3 people all the way passed out. Okay. You know it's bad when the happy ghost stabbed fairy and the 10-year-old Girl Scout are the ones who are in charge of making sure everyone survives. What happens when someone fully dies? You have to make a new character. And personally, I don't want to make a new character. I love Stabitha. I am so invested in her story. And if she dies, her sister from another realm is going to come and search for her. And then she'll actually be a main magic user and not melee. But, like, I don't want that to happen because I love being a rogue fairy. Meet that character randomly in game. Typically, yes. Now, in regards to, like, a total party kill, I've never had that happen in the D&D campaign I've been in. So I'm not sure if in that case you just end the campaign and start a new one. Because I feel like introducing 1 or 2 new characters is easy, but somehow introducing brand new characters into the entire story, that's just like for the entire party, that's just, that seems a bit much for me. Like, integrating a few new people isn't bad. But how if everyone's dead, no one has the info. Canonically, no one knows anything. Do you have seeing your own dead body would be crazy? True. My sister will pick up the box in my stead. But yeah, luckily no one is currently dead. Everyone is stabilized, even though they are stabilized at 0 health, so if they get hit again, then they'll be on their death saving throws again. But it's okay, because one person's still hiding in a cabinet and can't be seen. I don't think our DM yet knows that I moved the cabinet on top of the Dragonborn, despite the fact that he teleported the bodies. I'll worry about that next week. Making a new character? Yes. I believe so. I've never had to make a new character. Or the only other campaign I've been a part of kind of died off. But nobody had died. So, I don't know, actually. I'm assuming if we're talking like a total party kill that we all start at level 1. I'm thinking maybe you start at a similar level to what everyone else is if you're like integrating a new character. I think that would make sense, actually. Because otherwise, you're just not on the same level, and you're going to die a lot easier. I'll have to ask. Hopefully, it'll never come to that, but I should ask about that. Okay. How many diamonds we got? 15. Anything new? Nope. I personally think it's really important that we get as many health potions as possible. Because going into a fight with someone already downed is bad. Like, you already got a body you gotta protect. I knew the moment we ended the last fight, and they said, just so you know, zombies have been alerted to your presence. I'm like, no, please no. It's like, no. And then another character went down, and then another. It was like, But the rounds have been going quickly within like 5 minutes because it's just me, the kid, and then the zombies' turns because everyone else is passed out. Instead of like a 20-minute round, they're going by real quick. The round was just, I move into the next building and search for a potion. On the plus side, though, if we survive, we got so many resources now, so like we can like use it to make like some fancy items and stuff. Because I've gotten so many resources from these different buildings, but that's not quite what we need. What we need is potions. And we don't have a... I don't know why we don't, but we don't have a healer. No one in our party decided to be a healer. Can you create health potions? That is a great question. I wonder if our mage can use a resource to create a health potion. I'll have to ask that. Let me write that down, actually. Mage use resource to make health potion? Question mark. Thank you. That is a great idea. You're being helpful. Kevin, that was a very helpful thought. Because the only thing we've used, we have like 6 resources now, and the only thing it's been used for is we used one to for an anvil that one of our Dragonborn had to basically attach it to a stick and make it an anvil hammer. So I don't see why we couldn't use it, especially if someone has like good arcana or medicine, why we wouldn't be able to make it like first aid kits. Yeah, definitely have to ask about that. Because other than that, we never really use the resources. I guess we could say like Hamville, yeah. I guess we could say like one of the resources is like, oh, we need rope, so one of the resources is now a rope. But like, why would we need rope? We can pretty much just take any cloth and like tear it up and do that. If we need to go somewhere that's only like a story or 2 high, I can fly up there and then figure it out. I wonder how far I can pull it with a resource. That heals by kissing the wounded. I feel like that would just, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like that would just be like an incubus. Like, I feel like that would be some kind of like incubus, succubus character. Like that's kind of vibe I would get from like that, except healing. Except it heals. It's like a sex demon or a love demon that basically, yeah. Like Cupid, but in demon form. But like, it could like give you energy and stuff, and that's like what I was thinking of, like with like a healing kiss. So that's what that made me think of. Okay, I have coal. It's the closest mythological thing I could think of. Cheek flare? Grandma? Hi Ghost, how are you? Okay, I just love playing a rogue. I'm doing pretty good. We were talking about how 3 of the 5 party members have been downed in our D&D campaign, and it's up to me and the 8-year-old to get everyone back up and find health potions while also not getting attacked by the 11 zombies that are still after us. Oh, other cheeks. Oh. Same, so, no, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say same question still stands, Grandma. But nope. Okay, let's see. Yeah, you wild. What don't you want to see when what doesn't a burglar want to see when you open the door? When they break into a house? Naked grandma. And it was on the list. It was on the board. Oh, that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite, whatever the frick show is called. You know what I mean. That and what's a job no one wants to do, gynecologist. What's a 4-letter word? Alligator. It's like, no? Finish the word pork. You pine. Oh, so many good ones. Okay, are we there yet? Should go to negative 500. Yeah, we there yet? Family Feud. There we go. That's it. Okay. We there yet? Alright, one more row, guys. One more row for tonight. Mostly came on here to talk about the D&D campaign. Oh, what I was talking about was, though, I love playing rogues. Because, like, in real life and in actual games, I'm, like, so bad at sneaking. So I like to make my character someone who, like, has the ability to sneak when I'm doing, like, when I'm doing D&D. I think it's a good juxtaposition to my complete inability to do so in actual games. Like, frick it, sure, give my character the ability to sneak. It's not like I'll be able to do it in real life. Put that on, give me that D20 dice roll for a chance to actually sneak. It's still better odds than me actually being able to do it on my own. Stomping around, making too much noise. Apparently you sneak around without knowing it. I am a loud fudger. I do not sneak. don't even, like, intend to be loud. Totally hiding cardboard box, though. Oh, I would do that, yeah. My friends, so my band friends in high school asked if I could fit into the tuba case, and I did, and they locked me in, and there's a video of me just going, "Let me out! Unlock me!" It's a pretty funny video. To be fair, I did fit into the tuba case. But yeah, you just hear a muffled "unlock me." They did, and then our band director walked in and was like, sometimes I let the chaotic thoughts win. I think that's been shown enough on these streams. So every band does that? Yeah. Alright. I have band people doing that? True. I mean, I was like the shortest person in band, so if they were going to ask anyone to try... 32?! If they were going to ask anyone to try and fit into the tuba case, it was going to be me. Your band didn't have a tuba? How does your band not have a tuba? Fascinating. We got by. I mean, I understand how you can get by without the flutes. Like, they're really not necessary, but tubas? No, I'm just... Oh, more! I'm just throwing shade at the woodwinds. Okay. Got that. We got butt. You know the song, I Got Big Butts and I Cannot Lie? For way too many years. You were just thinking the exact same thing, Ghost. For way too many years, I thought it was I like big butts and a cannot rye. And I'm not kidding. My imagination always thought like, yeah, big butts. And then I just imagined a can of like beans on top of a piece of rye bread. That is legitimately what my brain thought. Can on rye. Like a can of something on a piece of rye bread. Is what I thought that was saying for years. I didn't know what that meant, but I was sure that it was a can on rye. And then someone said it was cannot lie, and I'm like, that's my kind of cooking. Sounds so British. True. So true. But I also thought I'm going to take my horse to the hotel room. But to be fair, I'm not the only one that heard that one. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that heard I like big butts in a can on rye. I don't think anyone else ever heard that one. I stand by that statement. At least all the other ones I've heard, someone else also heard. Like also that song, it was like dirt on my name, and I thought it was like dirt all on my name. My brother and I always heard a turtle on my knee, and we're like, or turtle money. I'm like, okay. Turtle on my knee, sure. I'm really good at picking up what lyrics are saying. But I think I like big butts and a can on rye is probably the biggest flop one I've had. It 100% is. Probably had a turtle underneath on it. Okay. 45. Mr. Pet, nice. Okay. Iron. Okay, well, what are some lyrics that you guys have always misheard, or that I've misheard in the past? I don't think you guys can one up canon rye, but you guys gotta have some good ones. Okay. Let's see. Free Will by Rush. Okay. What are the... I do not, but what are the lyrics and what do you think they were saying? Feel like mine would get banged. You know what, Tub? I'm curious. I will choose a path that's clear. Okay. I'm curious, Tub. If it gets blocked, I'll read. If it gets blocked, it'll show up, and so I can read it anyway. I will not ban you for whatever it is you're trying to say. But now I'm really curious what the frick you misheard. I will choose a path that's clear. I will choose a bathysphere. Okay. Okay, that's good. I like that one. Okay. You guys know the one that, it was Poker Face? Ah. Yep, that one, yeah, that one has a couple. But you guys know the one that goes, a strawberry beret? I thought it was Strawberry Parade, so my visual mind always imagined like a person dressed up as a strawberry in a parade. And I'm like, oh, it's Strawberry Beret. And I'm like, that doesn't make much more sense. That makes, you know what, Strawberry Parade makes more sense. Why are you so excited about a beret? The parade sounds awesome. Screw that. Into bed romance? That's, you know, that's valid. I have a very good, like, visualization skill. Like, I like to imagine the absurdist things that the lyrics are saying. So if the lyrics, like, are funnier to be interpreted a certain way, that's how my brain likes to take it. Do you know what that meant? Yeah. I also thought the one that was going, I'm adopted, I thought for sure I was hearing that wrong. And it turns out, no, the one saying I'm adopted is literally saying I'm adopted, and the one saying I'm a vegetable is literally saying I'm a vegetable. I thought for sure that I was wrong about those lyrics. Well, you'd be like, oh, huh. What'd that mean? The Moe's? Okay. Yeah, bed romance isn't that bad. Yeah, it's not half as bad as I thought you were going. Some random lyrics. I mean, all it is going. Frick. Anytime my friend sang that, I was like, no. Like, no. But, like, I mean, it's a song about made up, like, fox sounds. So, like, it makes sense to have random languages. Like, you don't expect that in, like, a Michael Jackson type song. Iron Maiden songs, Can I Play with Madness? I hear it as, can I play with matches? Just pyromaniacing now. Okay, guys, as soon as we finish this row, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna look up the most commonly misheard lyrics and see how many of us have fallen into the same trap with those. And then bed. Similar to how last time we looked up state counties to end the stream. To see which counties were weirdly shaped and had weird names. Because we never get distracted here. We always stay on task. How the frick did we even get to lyrics? How did we even get here? I don't even know. You actually want to go somewhere in Iowa now? Because of looking at the counties? I'm just not over that one county being like a square with an additional L and then a T coming off from the L, and I looked it up and it's like, reasoning? Politics. Okay. Like, I get you, but like that's an absurd shape for a county. It doesn't follow any borders. Like, I get trying to gerrymander the congressional districts, but I just feel like trying to gerrymander a county is just a bit much. Been on trucking video binge, and they stopped the world's largest truck stop there. It's in Iowa? Interesting. Alright. I mean, to be fair, this is pretty much the conversation flow with my friends as well, because we just hop from topic to topic. And like half an hour later, we'll be like, how the frick did we get here? And nobody knows. And nobody knows how we got there. Because it's all just like slightly different paths. And then sometimes you'll take like a giant leap. And you'll be like, I don't know how we got on this train at all. Sometimes you'll be like, oh yeah, we slowly swerved onto a different track. And sometimes you'll be like, no, we just leapt over the track and went onto a different one. ADHD brains for the win. Okay. Never thought anything in Iowa was interesting. Damn. The train hit another train and now we're here. Oh, that reminds me. By that, it means it does remind me. I was thinking of hanging out with my friends, which is what I did with my friends this past week. And one of them came over, and one of my friends brought someone who I knew from high school, who I never talked to unless they're over at my friend's house. So we don't like know each other like super well. But anyway, so I was like ranting about, previous going-ons with, job and love life and stuff. And then, so I was like, oh yeah, so, a week after the breakup, I got Mikey. Yeah, I went and got him. I went and got him from the shelf. I went and got Mikey. He's like, I'm like, my dog. Oh, thank God it's a dog. I'm like, what the frick do you think I'm doing? And I did a freaking spit take because I was laughing so hard. Like, I'm sorry, did you think I just went out and bought a boyfriend? Like, it shot all the way across the room. And I didn't even realize because I was too busy dying laughing. I was too busy dying laughing. Oh, thank God you confirmed that it was a dog. What did you think was happening here? Read that. Then I look up and they're like, just so you know, you spit all the way across the other room. To be fair, he said that right as I was chewing a... Went to the store and came back with a guy named Mikey. I move on quick. 5-year relationship within a week? Oh yeah. Damn. Mikey would be like, who the frick are we talking about? Five years. Were you talking about me? Hey, if you do that, there's no shame to you. That's just not me. Like, I need time after a long relationship to figure out, like, what I want. So that's got that riz too. Hey, and now any future partner has to be a Mikey approved individual, and Mikey is a very picky individual. Riz too, have you seen that beard? True. 14 years? That is a long time. Let me drop off the diamonds. Drop off the diamonds, look up the commonly most misheard lyrics, and go to bed. Oh, 62. Sweet. Okay. That's not a deep sleep. What the frick are you? Okay, we got a lot of gravel now. Okay. Once it warms up. $26. We need 6.5. We need 6.5 blocks of diamonds. Sorry, we need 6.5 stacks of blocks of diamonds. We almost have the half, and then we only need 4 more. Meanwhile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically, if we can get to here, and we need 2 more stacks of gold blocks. 8 months need a break though. Okay, let me save. Let me exit. Let me look up most misheard lyrics. Now, 1 sec, let me. We'll just put this here. Okay, let me see. Not the effing AI. Most commonly misheard lyrics, The Hollywood Reporter. Why the frick not? Is it gonna be May? What? No. Feel the beat of the tangerine. We built this city. We built this city on sausage rolls. I don't think I've ever heard sausage rolls. I've always heard rock and roll. I want to hold your hand. I want to hold your ham. I feel like the people mishearing this are just hungry. It doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. It doesn't make a difference if we're naked or not. Okay, well, those people are just horny. I believe that the heart goes on. I believe the hot dogs go on. Hungry. Hunger does weird things. You're the one that I want. I got heels. They're made of plywood. I got chills. They're multiplying. What? These suck. These ones suck. I'm going to a different website. This website sucks. They're all food. Hey, well, 3 out of the 5 of our characters are currently downed in D&D. Me and the 8-year-old are currently alive and are running around trying to find health potions to bring everyone to life while being chased by 11 zombies. You didn't get the notification? Oh, okay. We showed photos and gave a more in-depth analysis earlier in the stream if you'd like to look at that at some point. But currently I found 2 health potions and I'm running away from zombies. Okay, we're looking at misheard lyrics now. You beat Fallout New Vegas on the Legion side? Nice. How many hours did that take you? All the lonely Starbucks lovers. Okay, well, everyone heard that. That's not even, like, everyone heard that one for Taylor Swift. Melee build is good. Doggo Tree, awesome. What? Wait, what are the actual lyrics? Mr. Lyrics, Mama say, Mama saw, Mama apple sat. The actual lyrics, Mama say, Mama saw, Mama kusa. What? None of those are actual words, so it doesn't matter. My main playthrough. Okay, you should definitely finish it on your main playthrough. I hear main's nice this type of year. I'm friends with I'm friends with the mustard under my bed. I'm trying to think of ones that I've actually thought before. From Maine, they can't spell Maine. But apparently there's nothing interesting in Iowa, so other than the world's largest truck stop. No. What? That is stupid. Who the frick hears this? Who the frick hears I like big butts in a can of limes? That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. It is obviously I like big butts in a can on rye. That is bull. Can of limes? They don't even have that. Can of limes. That's not even a real thing. Putting a can on top of a piece of rye bread makes a lot more freaking sense. Actually, yeah, good point, good point. Let me pull up the browser. Big can or small line? Window capture. Down. Why the frick are you even here, browser? Browser, leave. Oh, sorry, Teletubbies. One sec. Watching an hour and a half video on NCR, I realized it was one, and I hadn't got the notification. You're all good, Wolf. You're all good. I'm just kind of surprised I didn't get the notification though. And I was actually kind of on time with the Discord time that I gave. I was pretty proud of that, honestly. It was only like 10 minutes late. I called that good. Okay. There you go. Okay, let me know if anyone's fallen for these ones. Blank space, Starbucks lover. That one's obvious. So here I am with broken arms. Who the heck heard broken arms? The song's called Open Arms. I'll do half an hour. To be fair, I'm not on time like 4 out of 5 times. No miss, I could not have been any. No miss could have been any clever. You know, this is making my I like big butts in a can on rye makes so much more sense than this. Bull. Cool whipping. I really feel like the majority of people here are just hungry. We're looking at misheard lyrics because we were talking about lyrics that we've always misheard. And mine was I like big butts and I cannot lie. Was I always thought it was I like big butts and I can on rye. And I always imagined a can of like beans on top of a piece of rye bread. Okay. New York concrete jungle, wet tomato, wet dream tomato. Take a chance on me. If you change your mind, Jackie Chan, I'm the first in line. Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan got you? I swear I hear Jackie Chan, really? Good vibration. She's giving me her citations in MLA format. Prima donna waiting for the manic. Also Asian sometimes. Okay, that's yeah, okay. Dying in the dust, waiting for the manic. What? I've never heard of that song in my life. I call this Michael Jackson one bull crud because none of these are words. A nice, easy, looking for crazy lyrics. Also, one of my other favorite ones, Wolf, was the Michael Jackson song where it goes "Strawberry Beret." I always thought it was "Strawberry Parade," and I was always so excited because I visualized a person dressed as a strawberry in a parade. And then I found it was "Parade," and I was like, "That's stupid. I'm sticking with parade." Skittles, never. Mikey. I'm friends with a mustard under my bed is insane. That's crazy. I blow bubbles when you're not here. Well, that sounds like you're happy. That is literally the exact opposite of my world crumbles when you're not here. You're not here, blew bubbles. You know, I could see the Bon Jovi one. I could see the Bon Jovi one. Wolf's just like, come back to sanity. Ooh, we got 6 more diamond blocks. We found 42 diamonds in our excavation today. See, no. See what the dog is. Not what? Never heard of that song in my life. Wait. Calling Jamaica? I like to keep my feet extracted. She eats coleslaw every day. Dude, some of these don't even make how. Okay, whoever thinks 2 tickets to paradise is 2 chickens and a pot of rice is hungry. How long have you been doing this? Like 5 minutes. You came in like right where it started. There's a bathroom on the right. You know, I think I have heard that one. It's not my go-to one, but I do hear it. I will speak out of bed. And not do it in my head. Don't know that song. I like big butts in a can of limes. I'm just calling this a bull. Can of rye makes so much more sense and sounds so much closer to cannot lie than can of limes. I stand by that statement. Okay, I did, you know, I have heard this one. Yeah. I have heard Rock the Cash Bar. Did I tell you I helped Rex? Who? Wait, you helped the dude. Wait, Rex? Which one's? Oh, the dog. Yeah. Well, no, you didn't tell me you did that, but you helped the dog. Sweet. We built a city on sausage rolls. Ain't nothing that 100 men on Mars can ever do. Okay, yeah, I can see that one too. Chasing Penguins? Which song is that? I don't think I know Chasing Pavements by Adele. I know most Adele songs. Okay, I do hear that one. I've heard Lorraine forever. Yeah, I've always heard Lorraine. Like I know it's the rain, but I've always heard Lorraine. The answer, my friend. I'm gonna actually go with that one. I don't think I know that song, but I like that one. I like that interpretation. The answer, my friends. Don't go chasing. Those are both bad. Those are both bad. Those are both really bad. Both interpretations. The last one were bad. Oh god. Anyway, Wolf, since you're here, let me pull up the one image. So basically, this is one of our party members who is down. This is another one of our party members who is down. And this is our third party member who is down. This is the Girl Scout who was able to stabilize one of our party members at 0 health. And this is me up here getting chased by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think there's 3 more over here. 11 zombies as I'm running around trying to find health potions to bring everyone back to life. I also gaslit our DM into giving me a cabinet that didn't exist by drawing it in and then saying it was there the whole time, and then drawing an arrow pointing to it saying that this cabinet has been there the whole time. I rolled a nat 20, so he let me have a cabinet to shove one of our characters into so they could hide and not be attacked by zombies. I have 2 health potions, and now there's just 2 of us who are alive. It's just 2 of us. The rest, everyone else is no one else is dead, but they're passed out, and they can't do anything. And if they get attacked again, then they have to re-roll for death saving throws, which means that they can die. But because, yeah. But on the plus side, the rounds have been going really quick because there's only 2 of us alive who are currently able to do anything. But on the plus side, our DM took pity on us and moved all of our characters. Basically, went and said, "You're going to dash down there and grab them, right?" And I said, "Yes." So he said, "We're going to go ahead and skip forward past you playing tag with zombies by trying to outrun them and get to your people, and we're going to go ahead and just move everyone into this safe house up here." Bad part: the safe house still has 2 other zombies in it. But the plus side is I now no longer have to try and outrace the zombies to get down here to grab everybody. So that's a plus. So we'll see how that goes. But apparently we can barricade the doors somehow. But I'm not sure why we would barricade it when there's 2 more zombies inside. There's only 2 of us. I don't even think the kid has a weapon. Frick, we'll figure it out next time. But if right now everyone's stable and alive, no one died, despite everyone trying to. But yeah, it was an interesting. Caught a bomb. No, and our mage is out too. Our mage used Never mind. Yeah, I probably would just blow myself up. Actually, that's 100% real. I may be able to stealth in D&D because I gave myself like a rogue, which is like just good at stealth. A rogue class, which is good at stealth. But yeah, no, I would 100% still blow myself up. And my character would probably be like, yeah, sure. But yeah, that is the current situation that we're in with that. Not ideal. It's a miracle. It really is. They're like, hey, we're supposed to end at 8. We want to end, and I'm like, we're all about to die. No, we don't want to end. If we die, we need to know so we can create new characters for next week. See, the thing is that I can stealth in D&D because it's a random number generator and it has nothing to do with my actual ability to stealth. That's the thing. Well, no, we continued on. We were gonna stop when our mage was surrounded by 8 zombies, and the other 2 of us were in a completely different spot. But we continued on until everyone was stabilized and didn't have to do death saving throws. But no, we were gonna end with earlier. Yes, exactly. The only reason I can stealth is because I'm a rogue, and it is in my innate ability to be able to sneak as that class, and because it takes absolutely nothing of my own skill to do it. That is the only reason I'm able to sneak, which I find fun to play as, because gosh knows it never happens in any other game in real life. I don't have that skill set. Right. Anyway, so I am going to go to bed. Oh, for the Legion, you had to destroy the Brotherhood, so melee tank, it was easy to pickpocket that card to destroy the bunker. Nice. But yeah, but I'm gonna go to bed. We'll be back tomorrow, probably around 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we'll be doing more New Vegas. Working on the NCR quests, I believe, or the ones for the Brotherhood to try and get the Brotherhood to help the NCR. Is it the Brotherhood? Yeah, it's the Brotherhood to help the NCR. Right, yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I'll see you guys again later. Bye.